Und damit ein herzliches Willkommen und hallo zu einem weiteren Part Let's Play Fake Order. Wir haben hier beim letzten Mal mit dem diesjährigen Weihnachtsevent angefangen. Der Max hat jetzt hier irgendwie, obwohl ich keine Zeit hatte, es geschafft, hier die 5 Boxen hier zusammenfachen. Weil man muss nicht nur in die nächsten Materialien kommen, man muss auch diese seltsamen Black Boxes hier farmen, die unser guter Kana Santa hier verteilt hat. Und das haben wir gemacht, liebe Leute. Dafür musste man eine ganze Box erfarmen. Wir sind in Glorious Path des Santa Claus, das ist die Christmas Present Run to Icy Flowers, Rumbly Blooming. Und ja, beim letzten Mal haben wir schon herausgefunden, dass hier Vitra ihre hübschen Finger dabei hat. Und die Frage ist natürlich, was sie hier vorhat. And there you have it. It seems her enemy this time is none other than Vitra. I see. Thank you for telling me. You're right. As heroes of India, it's our responsibility to handle her. I expect that's even more true for you, Arjuna. Seeing as you're the son of Indra, the Vitran, the deity who famous as Liu Vitra. Soll das jetzt, weil er erst im Schatten war, soll das jetzt Überraschung gewesen sein? Yes, it is. That's it. So Vitra's been going after Christmas presents, huh? Obviously we can't let her get away with that, but for some reason... Is there something wrong about, is there something you're worried about, Lady Parvati? If you plan to going after her, I'll gladly accompany you to the depths of the hell if necessary. I don't know if I'd say I'm worried per se. It's more like... Yes, the more I think about it, the more I think I should stay out of this one. Huh? But this Vitra you're talking about... The same evil dragon who stole water from the human world and brought plagues and brought up in the land. The king of Asura, who will always return to wreak havoc of humankind no matter how many times the gods may defeat her. Yes, I do understand that, but well, this is about Christmas. So this time I think I need to stay out of it. Oh, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stop you from going after her. In fact, I'm hoping you do everything you can to resolve the situation in my stead. But of course that means you will need to work with people, not try to handle it on your own, understand? So, then you mean... That's right. If Vitra is attacking Santa, then the most effective way to defeat her is to support Santa directly, don't you think? So I'm continuing to you to help Kana in my stead, okay, Arjuna? Der Blick, Mann. Aber lieber in seiner Alterform. So, die nächste Welt. Good, no problems with Shift. Alright, so I know we discussed this on the briefing, but let's recap the situation just to be sure. Right now, you're on an ocular singularity located in Japan. On the inside, it's, well, so-called the Cherry Blossom Frozen. Das passt übrigens heute, Leute, bei uns waren es heute auch minus 7 Grad und mir aber auch sehr gut gefroren. Right, suffice to say, the environment here is much different from typical singularity. A run of our estimates of this place from natural things like temperature all the way to magic energy in the environment has been way off. There's no telling what might happen out there, so stay frosty? Got it. Not a problem. Santa has always been at home in wintry environments. If anything, the scenery is even more evocative of a white Christmas. It's also the perfect environment for a roadwork. The harder routine, the stronger my mind will come. I'm glad you're looking on the bright side. Just try not to be too hard to make, okay? Of course. As Santa, roadwork is my duty alone. I have no intention of imposing it upon others. Next, let's go over the team. We can only shift too many servants here, since it's a lot more difficult to manage resources in an occluded singularity. So we decided to go with a small team from 4 servants, who we think will be the key to victory. Musk has been a good fit for this team. so I'm staying behind and helping out as much as I can from the command room. I know you do great. Gosh, Senpai, you're so lax. You really are a seasoned sea pro, aren't you? You already got a regional singularity core, but unlike the Himalayas, there's some kind of interference affecting the whole singularity, as we had to reshift you a good bit farther away. Now then, your goal for this mission is to endure the secluded singularity's harsh environment, and make your way to the core and then destroy it. So in addition to being strong fighters, your team also needs to be able to handle various environmental obstacles. And since you're a seasoned traveler, skilled at keeping Master safe, and an accomplished Dragon Slayer, you were the obvious choice. Good luck out there, Priority Leader. We are all counting on you. Ich hätte hier auf Secret verkauft. Of course, I will do everything in my power to keep Master safe. And yes, I do think I'm more accustomed to traveling than most of it. Deswegen bist du halt Rider. Back when I was alive, I used to ride Byrat far and wide, spreading God's T-sticks. Apparently, in the modern world, I've even become the patron saint of youth-focused scouting groups. I did a lot of traveling during our mission to restore humanity, but that's really it. I don't have a lot of experience with normal travel, so very concerned I might have difficulty responding to an unexpected threat. So I'm relieved to know you'll be there looking out for Master, Mr. Georgius. It's a little embarrassing to put her on the pedestal like that, but I will do my best to live up your expectations. Indeed, if we are up against a dragon here, then we must be especially vigilant. I always take my work seriously, of course, but today I will be all the more serious. I'll even do my best to refrain from indulging my own photography hobby, much as I'd love to take pictures of the frozen hellscape. I don't see why he needs to refrain from that, but oh well. Our second team member is Santa Kana. No surprise there, since he's the center for all of this. As for the third member... Yes, me. As the son of Indra, it is my duty to stop Vitra's evil deeds, wherever she should rear her head. I'm also here on behalf of Lady Parvati, who asked me to fight in her stead. That is all to say that I'm not in any way, shape or form here to help. Besides, protecting their master even at the cost of life or limb is a servant's greatest duty. So, as the greatest servant of all time, it simply makes sense that I'm here to do so. Yeah, thanks. Das will ich jetzt nicht unterschreiben. You're welcome, obviously brought. In einer Alter-Form vielleicht. I never thought the day would become when you and I would be fighting side by side, Arjuna. Go on, raise your fist. Huh, I see. Then we are focused on boxing right now. Very well done. Is that alright with you, Master? If Kana wishes to fight me, I'm happy to accept this challenge. As fun as it sounds, I'm Santa right now. This is just how Boxers say hello. Did you see that, Master? This cannot set. It cannot! Seems fine to me. Then I'm not sure you understand the severity of the problem. Don't you see? Kana is doing things he normally would not. Can you imagine him just lightly bumping my fist like that under normal circumstances? I certainly can't. This can only mean that him becoming Santa has radically elevated his spirits. How am I supposed to respond to this? What about just, you know, acting normal? According to Ashwataman, Kana is acting younger than usual. Because he's now in the same state of mind he was during his training days. I see. So he's back to the way he was when we were both studying under Drona. I think I understand. I think. At any rate, the fact remains that there's no telling what he might do next while he's like this. I'll need to pay even close attention to him as usual. If you want to spare with me, little boy, I'll take you on any time. Of course I don't. And don't call me little boy. You're creeping me out. Und einer kommt noch. Last but certainly not least, we need a 7-tour would be a good match for a large evil dragonkin like Vitra. Luckily, Chaldea has several famed dragon slayers to choose from, so we planned assigning each of them to a different singularity. This way, each one can give everything they've got for their given singularity without worrying about exhausting themselves for the others. We call it Operation Daily Dragon Slayer. And for the first day, he was the obvious choice. I'm Sigurd. I was taught you require a mate, and I have come to provide it. This dragon may be a different breed from Fafnir, but with my help is needed. Just the same, I will do all I can to bring this beast to justice. Bearer of the demonic sword, guardian saint, I am glad to have you on this mission. Let us all serve Master faithfully and fulfill our duties honorably. Agreed. I expect we should be able to work together nicely, since this won't be our first time traveling together. We may not have numbers on our side, but we do have skill and strength. I'm certain we will do fine. I know you will. Alright, then everyone take care and let's get this mission started. Okay, liebe Leute, dann, wo sind die kleinen süßen Drachen? Drachi. So, machen wir direkt weiter. Und schauen wir, ob wir hier eine kleine Vitra-Platt machen können. Das ist kein Vitra. I see. Understood. Then, that is what I should do. Perfect. Saves me the trouble of taming you. You're both a demon of a familiar sort of me and an empty shadow these mortals know well. So I wasn't entirely sure you'd be willing to obey commands, even if you're fundamentally incapable of disobedience. A Shinobi is obligated to obey the Master. Ey Leute, jetzt so kalt, liebe Leute, muss man niesen. However, I understand I'm no more than a copy of my true self, but even so, there's something I must say. This is a foolish idea. Oh. If you think Master and his companions will hesitate to attack someone they know, you are gravely mistaken. They are true warriors who have survived innumerable life and death battles. So I can say this with absolute certainty. That they would never hold back against an opponent simply because that opponent bears a familiar face. Oh, well, I look forward to seeing that for myself. That being said, I'm well aware that you are my master now, and I have no intention of betraying you. I invite you to watch the battle and witness for yourself where my loyalty lie. I swear, why did you have to copy my mind as well as my body? Oh, that's doing is making it harder for me to serve her. Oh, by the way. Yes. You're dressed in your Shrine Maiden's outfit right now, are you not? Well, it's my understanding that Shrine Maidens frequently dance. I'm actually quite fond of the performing arts. You may dance for me if you like. With all due respect, my lady, I never dance except at a festival or Shinto rites. Huh, well, you're no fun. Also, liebe Leute, eine kleine Team wartet hier auf uns. Are you right, Master? When traversing slippery terrain, it's best to grip the ground with the entire sole of your foot. Remember, there's no need to hurry. Just take it one careful step at a time. Oh, and also... Here, Master. I carry it back for you. Thanks? No problem. I was just thinking some weight would help make this training more intense. It has been lacking so far. A fair point. This route may be treacherous, but so far there appear to be no hostile... Master, get behind me. Huh. Those were frozen cherry blossom petals. They must have been carried here on the wind. Well, that would not only happen in the frozen singularity. Unfortunately, it had that speed and sharpness. Even flower petals can cut keenly as knives. We'll have to watch out for more of these ice blossom blizzards as we make our way towards our target. And we must especially ensure that no harm comes to Master. Understood. Then these ice blossom blizzards are the first major threat we face. Is ice blizzards redundant? This will count for as many blizzard blossoms punches at us as like. I'll count every last one of them. Can we at least agree on the first name? You're doing wonderfully, everyone. Even with the increased frequency of these blizzards, you've been fending off the petals with aplomb. I suppose I should have expected no less from such a capable experts. Clearly, there's no need for me to issue specific orders. That is kind of you to say, Lord Georgios. But your travel experience still puts mine to shame. I will have to pass your teachings on to my beloved as well, so that we may one day put them to use on a trip where it is just the two of us. Great work, guys. You should be arriving at the Singularity Core pretty soon now. Huh? What's the signal? So you've come. It's Vitra. Björn got everyone. I see. So that's her. I recognize the center of the blood anywhere. You're a descendant from Indra, aren't you, child? Don't you call me a child, serpent. I'm Arjuna. I'm one of the 5 Pandava brothers and the son of Indra. I'm also an archer servant under Master Maxi. Ah, so you're Indra's own child then. That just makes this all more interesting. Hold it, Vitra. I'm your opponent here, remember? Not a fast kind, remember. Indra has defeated Vitra a great many times. I am his son, and so it should fall to me. What are you talking about? I'm the one she's been targeting. Oh, I see you two are good friends. I'm glad you're both eager to face me. I'll have a lot of fun. I'm looking forward. And I'm not about to cut it short here. No, I'm only here to spectate today. Let me introduce you your opponent. Is that Magiers Goredofl? It definitely looks like her, but she doesn't seem to be the one from Chaldea. It looks to be an expertly made copy, with similar qualities to a Shadow Servant. That Santa person and I have been bound together by fate. Thanks to that bond, I was able to take information pertaining to an empty shadow, starting my serpentic qualities and make them into a demon of my own kind. That is who you see before. She's the core of this of space. So, what do you think? Much more interesting than making a simple keystone now. Anyway, it's time I was on my way. I look forward to hearing you and your company screaming in agony, child of Indra. There you have it. I'm Chime. Yet I'm not Chime. In essence, I'm merely one of Rita's familiar who has been given her appearance and personality. You need not to hold her back against me. She looks and sounds like just Chime. This could be a difficult fight for multiple reasons. Even so, we still have to do this. Oh yes, that's Master, I know. It's too bad I can't outwardly express how glad I am to hear him say that. Agreed. As much as it pains me to battle with a familiar face, it does not affect our mission. You're exactly the sort of opponent I was brought here to fight as a daily dragon slayer. And so I shall do my part to carry out our mission here. By unleashing all my strength against you without any concern for conserving energy for tomorrow. Let's see, the dragon slayer. I promise I'm only asking you out of curiosity, and not because I'm scared, but I assure you're not taking this a little too seriously. Vitra only chose me because of my body harbors the curse of a serpent. I'm not actually a dragon. As something of a professional dragon slayer myself, I must say distinguishing between serpent and a dragon is actually quite difficult. That is why they are generally treated as the same, unless there's some urgent need to make a distinction. Trust me, I know of what I speak, my apologies, but as a serpent the dragon's sins are still yours to bear. I don't care what you are as long as I can punch you. Do you not realize how terrible that sounds? I'm sorry, Lady Chime. I'm just not capable of holding back in battle. Well, neither am I. I'm a merciless cop-blood in India after all. I couldn't hold back against a familiar face even if I wanted to. And I feel kind of bad for her. I don't need your pity. I'm an empty shadow bound to serve Vitra, so that's just what I'm going to do. I don't have a choice. Now come, and let us have a good, clean fight. Ich habe das Gefühl, wir werden jetzt sehr wehtun und irgendwie fühle ich mich dabei nicht gut. Aber okay, liebe Leute, Sigurd wird jetzt erstmal aus ihren Drachen machen. Hey Leute, wir müssen erst George MP aktivieren und dann das von ihr und dann heißt es, okay, jetzt ist ja auf jeden Fall ein Drache. So viele Waivers. Da ist ein Waiver. So, okay, wir können nur 4 Server nehmen. Das ist aber auch in Ordnung. Wir nehmen... Ach, weil er Event Damage hat. Nehmen wir ihn. So. Waiver! Waiver! Versteck die nicht! Denk nicht, dass du mit dem Farm fertig bist. Du wirst niemals mit dem Farm fertig sein. Zurück an die Arbeit, Junge! So, passt. Und Plug haben wir ausgerüstet. Plug haben wir ausgerüstet, sehr gut. Ja, und dann schauen wir mal, ob Team ein Drache ist. Jetzt kommt der große Test, liebe Leute. Ist Team ein Drache oder nicht? Ja, es wäre halt schön, hätten wir einen George und wir könnten einen MP raushauen. So instant mit Black Rail, aber Black Rail, na. Weil das wäre echt ganz nett, da könnte man sie zum Drachen machen. Aber wird auch so gehen. Warte, was hat sie jetzt? Sie hat den Drake Trade. Okay. Ja, nicht, dass es mich stört, aber ja, wir machen jetzt erstmal den da. So. More damage. Und dann gibt es jetzt erstmal ein stylisches Balmanga. Ich sehe Drachen, ich töte Drachen. Wir müssen ja, theoretisch, wenn es nicht Verschwendung wäre, müssten wir mir echt die Quick Codes noch geben. Curse mich hier. Ich bin's, Siegfried. Ich spüre den Schmerz von Drachenattacken nicht mal. Curse? Da sind eure Curses, Mann. Alle, wir werden ja echt noch ein bisschen öfters mit ihm kämpfen, Mann. Er fragt halt echt, also, ich meine, Leute, er ist MP1. Ich glaube MP1. Er fragt halt echt alle Gegner weg, also, wenn sie Drachenattribut ist. Das ist schon nice, liebe Leute, Mann. Und wenn man es dann noch ein bisschen so mit Castorian und Waver dazu sorgen kann, dass er seine MP öfters nutzt, ehrlich gesagt nicht schlecht, Mann. So, arme Chime. Lebst noch? Nimmer mehr, oder? Siegfried hat dich platt gemacht. I've always hated the cold. It makes me so sleepy. I wonder if there's a kotatsu around here. It's really too bad. We had to do that to her. I have to do something nice for the regime when I get back. That's the car. I'll take care of it. Great job, guys, with the car gun. It cleansing out here shouldn't stick around much longer. Und nun blühen die Kirschblüten. Das ist doch die Szene aus, die Szenario wieder aus. Dem zweiten Epic. Vergiss mir erst. Ich habe ihn verdrängt. Mission accomplished. Things here seem to have returned to normal now that the ice have melted. Return to normal, huh? Oh God. Don't tell me you're unhappy because it looks less Christmas now, are you? No, I'm not. It's a shame my roadwork will be easier without the ice, but there's still plenty of training opportunity here. That embankment over there looks perfectly for lower body training. It reminds me of Hadrusa. drone I used to make as I run wind speech over and over. No comment. Cherry blossoms really are beautiful, aren't they? That's right. We're in Japan now, aren't we? I've heard of the cherry blossom viewing parties called Hanami. They hold here. I'd love to attend one with Brynhild someday. Though of course my attention would be squarely focused on her and the blossoms. Oh my, this landscape, it's so... Why not take one shot to remember the singularity, right? Yes, you make a good point, Master. Alright then, just one photo. Oh yes, that is a good one. I'm afraid Frida's singer has vanished. She must have gone somewhere else. Well, nothing we can do about it now. If we keep this up, she'll run out of singularity to hide that eventually. Anyway, great job all around. That takes care of today's mission nicely. All that's left for you guys to do is now come back and get a well-earned rest. Und das haben wir auf uns jeden Fall verdient. Aber die Schlange hat noch was vor. My, this is turning out to be even more interesting than I expected. I never mentioned I would run into one of the inbred bloodlines here. KKK. I can already tell. I'm going to have so much fun with this. Okay, liebe Leute. Dann schauen wir mal, was die Schlange noch hier mit uns vorhat. Und wenn wir machen, doch jetzt würde ich sagen, machen wir erstmal einen kleinen Cut. Und beim nächsten Mal geht es dann weiter hier mit dem nächsten Abenteuer hier in Kanas Reise, um ein wahrer Weihnachtsmann zu werden. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen.